So I had somebody ask me this past weekend, hey, how can I generate more income? I need to pay off some debt. I don't make enough. I need to make some more money. Okay, I'm gonna give you the textbook answer, and then I'm gonna give you the real life Haley answer. So the top 3 things you'll probably hear if you ask a professional, like, how do I generate more income? They're gonna tell you to either get a higher paying job. They'll tell you to go ask your current boss for a raise and lay out all the wonderful things you do and why you deserve a raise. Or they'll tell you to come up with a side hustle. All very good answers. Nothing is wrong with those. Those are great options. But if we are taking into consideration today's current economy and the job market, it's you and about a gazillion other people that's trying to get that high paying job. And also your boss knows that there's a gazillion people out here looking for higher paying jobs. So if you go in there and ask for a raise, chances are you probably not gonna get it. Side hustles, that's a great option, but I will do another video and let you know why most side hustles are not successful. So with all that being said, a lot of that, and some of that may work, but most of it is not going to happen overnight. So I feel like more energy should be put into things we can control. You can't make somebody hire you. You can't make somebody give you a raise. But there are things that you can control, that you can do, that will have a more immediate impact on your finances. And it's not a magic trick. Everybody knows. It's budgeting. You need to look at your current expenses, figure out how to make what you currently have as expenses fit into your current income. Now, ways to do that, you have to cut back. And then I know some people will say, well, I've already cut back. It's everything that I am paying for is stuff that I need. So if you are in that situation, that's a very valid situation a lot of people are in. You can't cut back anymore. You're only paying for the essentials. So if that's your situation, your essentials, you have to figure out a way to make your essentials less expensive. So I give you an example. If you have a medical, like a prescription that you have to, like you're on some type of medication, you have to have that. That is a very common thing. Okay, so have you checked with your primary physician to see if maybe they have samples? Have you checked with their primary physician to say, hey, this medication is too expensive? Is there a generic form of this medication that's or a generic option that will do the same thing but make it more affordable? A lot of times, if you have a good physician and you have that conversation with them, they will say, hey, here goes some samples that happened to a family member of mine. They would call the doctor's office and say, hey, I just can't get it this month. And the doctor's office would provide them some samples. Everybody ain't going to do that, but if you got a good caring physician, they will try to help you figure out how to make that medication more affordable. That's just one example. I have a million. But long story short, the best thing that you can do if you're in a situation where you're trying to pay off debt or trying to figure out how to generate more income, continue to do those things as far as looking for jobs, looking for ways to get increases, side hustles. But in the meantime, the things that you need to focus on are the things that you can control, which is what are you spending your money on currently, and how do I make those things less expensive, and how do I make it fit into my current income. Hope this helps. Toodles.